Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. And as you can tell, it is a chilly morning. Yeah, we're still in Wickenburg, but it is a chilly morning. It was fairly windy last night. Not ultra windy, but fairly windy. And it's kind of breezy right now, but it is chilly. I don't know what the temperature is. I haven't checked. Um, it doesn't matter because it'll warm up in a little bit. Um, oh, goodness. Well, Noah's got that little back porch almost ready, which it will be a combination of to put our like generator and water jugs and propane tank, things like that we cannot put inside here will be put out there. But then when we get to a campsite, then we could take it off, put it to the side, and have it for porch. I will show it to you later on. I mean, he's not quite finished, but he's desperately trying. He's going to have a little gate on it, so that way we can go in and out a lot easier. We don't have to climb over it, but I think it's going to be really nice. I'm looking forward to the finished job. He's working hard at it. He really is. He has been working for days at it. I had to make him come in last night because he wasn't going to come in, and I knew he was tired. So I think when he closed his eyes last night, I bet you he went right to sleep. I didn't hear a peep out of him. I mean, you know, I looked down a couple of times, and he was covered up, and I'm sure he was sleeping, so I didn't even ask. Oh, my goodness. Phone calls coming in. I don't know where they're from. Anyway, we're going to be here a couple of more days, and then I think Noah really wants to start heading north, so we can start heading north. It's okay. We don't have to go too far up north because I'd rather wait a couple more weeks before I head into Colorado because I want to make darn sure there's no snow on the road. And that's not even a guarantee. So, I know I lived in Nevada, in Goldfield, Nevada, and on June the 30th, this was, oh my goodness, early 2000, like 2011, I think it was. And it was cold, so walked to the cafe, and which was about 2 blocks away from where I lived, and sitting there eating breakfast, and I look out the window and it's snowing. So I had to walk back on the snow. Brian, it's okay. It's okay, Brian. Oh, Jets is over here sleeping. Always next to me. You know, I rescued her and she's rescued me. She does. She sleeps with me all the time. And if she's not up here when I start to go to sleep, I'll call her. And she just jumps up here and right next to me. And her and Cookie, they get along great. The only problem I'm having right now is Candy. Sometimes she literally scares me. I don't think she's mean, but she has this attitude about her that kind of makes me nervous. She's pretty rough in playing. She plays really rough. I have to stop her a lot of times because I'm afraid she's going to hurt Cookie. And she really doesn't like people very much. You know, us, yes. Paul, she loved Paul. No problem with Paul. It was at first, but not later on. But, I don't know, she kind of makes me nervous. But I love her, and I'm going to work with her. And I want to show you something. It was on Mike. Y'all know Mike. He's the young man that died in the car accident, and his brother let us have a lot of things that were his from his bus. And one of the things he had in his bus, cowbell. I love it. And when I ring it, I think about Mike. And I say, thank you, Mike. there was a lot of tools, not electric, well, a couple electrical ones too, yeah. Like the skill saw and something, it cuts metal. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, his brother gave Noah that also. And so anyway, every time we used something, it was like little tools, little things, screws, stuff like that Mike had. And every time we use it, we say, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. You know, we got to thank people. Whether they're alive or not, we need to thank them. I thank my grandmother for little items that I still have of hers, and I thank her for getting them and allowing me to be able to enjoy them as well. Likewise with my mother. I have Gargoyle. You put candle on one side and it's a gargoyle, and that was my grandson's Randy's, and I've got that, and every time I see it, I think about Randy, and I thank Randy for being my grandson, because he was an amazing young man. But anyway, we'll be, like I said, we'll be leaving here in a couple of days. We should be done with this probably today, the back part, and then load it up, and we'll head on wherever the wind will blow us. That's the nice part. You know, that's the thing about this lifestyle. If we don't like one place, we just get behind the wheel and go on to the next one. We don't have to be stuck anywhere unless we want to be. And it's amazing the people that I do meet and how many of them really need the Lord. A lot of them do. So it's an opportunity to minister as well. Every opportunity I do have, I will minister. I'm not one of these pushy ones. I won't do that, because I've seen pushy ministry push the people away from God rather than bring them towards God. So, let's see. I would have Noah out here with me, but like I said, he's outside finishing the porch trailer, whatever you want to call it. Thank God it's not a trailer anymore. Because we were really starting to have problems as to how we were going to get it registered. Because at first we didn't think it had a VIN number. But then we found the VIN number, and then we had to have an appointment in May 15th or 17th, like that, in Prescott to get it inspected and everything else that you got to do before we could even get it registered and tagged. Well, now we don't have to, because it's part of the bus. Yay! That's what I like. I think it still has the VIN number on the, what do you call it, the hitch part, which he's cut half of it off, but the VIN number is still on there, but it's a little plaque, a little metal thing, which we could take off. That's not even going to be a problem. So, progress. Just progress. We did go into town with it yesterday. We got some cables because I want to reinforce the back part of it. I'm really funny about things. I know Noah gets aggravated with me about it, but I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not. I'm one of these that always look ahead for a possibility that this or that can happen. And I want to reassure that this or that won't happen. I know some of you are the same. And, you know, as a mother, I've always been like that. My kids used to hate it. Because I could see by their actions how they could possibly get hurt. So I wouldn't let them do it. And they, well, Mom, other kids do it. I don't care what other kids do. You're my kid. I'm protecting you. I'm your mother. And there's times that they didn't obey me, and they paid the consequences. So, you know, that's the way it goes. And that's the way I am. Always looking for what might happen and try to prevent it before it does happen. So guys, anyway, I just wanted to update you on the progress that we're making right now. We're almost ready to completely load up what we want. The rest of it, we will be dispersing it, or dispersing of it. More than likely, a lot of it is going to garbage cans, dumpsters, because a lot of it shouldn't even be there. Noah is not a hoarder, but Noah is someone that if he has more wires from all these different things that he has found, maybe a fan, but he takes the cord off, or he takes it apart and saves the different parts because he might be able to use it on something else, which is really great, but it accumulates. I'm the hoarder of this. I'm the one that now I have 2 Instant Pots. Well, what if one goes? I've always got the other one. That's me. I'm the hoarder of appliances. Or kitchen appliances, I should say. I don't believe in 1 pot, I believe in 2 pots. 1 skillet, no, 2 skillets. Always 2 of everything. But not 100 things. Yeah. He has got so many tools. Not big electrical tools, only a few of those, but all the other tools, which of course he could use. But you don't have to get more. You have enough. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you all go. Just the life of Noah and myself, you know, we just... It's kind of funny. To me it is anyway. Well, guys, peace. I love you all. Thank you all for being with me. Keep us in your prayers. And God bless each and every one of you.